What's up, Wadusher? What's up? Alrighty, we are back with some new move development. This is gonna be good. Alright. Alright. Actually, hold on. We want to do make clean, and we're gonna do a fresh build. So I'm waiting for some people to get in here. What's up, Darian? Yep, you guys better believe it. 2 days in a row. I actually got time to stream. Big moves today. We're gonna be doing some animation development for moves. So I'm going to compile the ROM, and we're going to basically do a little bit of move animation development. The way it works is we take particle effects that are already existing, and we rearrange them, we add some sound, and it looks great. And it's usually a lot harder than that. It usually takes a lot more time. So we're gonna we got a list of moves that we want to do today. I've been threatening to do this for a while. I'm also gonna have to probably turn the music off when I start testing these because we need sound. But let's see. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see this, but there is a list of moves in HG Engine on their projects tab, and there's a bunch of them, especially in Gen 8, that have a ton of them that have their effects done, but no move animation. So we have things like Jaw Lock, Bolt Beak, Vicious Rend, Clangorous Soul, Decorate, Drum Beating, Branch Poke, Overdrive, Grab Apple, things like Meteor Beam, Misty Explosion, Grassy Glide, Rising Voltage, Coaching, Triple Axle, Dual Wing Beat, all these kind of things. So we're going to be actually giving those things animations today. So I'm going to have this list up on my other screen. And yeah, so we'll be doing that, and we are going to start off by just testing out. I'm gonna show you my setup. So I was gonna stream a lot earlier today, but then I had to grade some students' final exams, and that was a lot. So I got a little bit of a late start, but before the stream started, set up my development here. You'll notice that I've got this NPC over here, and basically this guy's gonna give me a Glastrier and some rare candies. And so I got this Glastrier now. Let me save the game so I don't have to do this every single time. So the Glastrier is going to be our test dummy for all the move animations. And the reason I chose it is because it has a really sick back sprite. So I think this Glastrier looks absolutely yoked. Man is massive. Like, look at this guy go. Just for him with the freaking avalanche here. Okay, so basically this Glastrier on level up is going to learn all these moves that I've basically assigned it that we want to learn. So I'm going to just pop some rare candies on this. That's not supposed to happen. Why did it jump to 100? Do I have... Wait. Are the rare candies in base HG Engine? Because I'm using base HG Engine. Do they set you to level 100? Wait, what? Alright. That's a couple levels there. So yeah, that's not gonna work. What? What? So I guess the level cap candies are now in HG Engine main. Because this is totally vanilla. This is totally vanilla. HG Engine. This is not the Iridium branch. This is just like the default one. I guess there is a config for it. I have not updated my HG Engine in a very long time, so all this stuff is gonna be. Okay, so there's no level cap implemented right now. Looking through the config here. Oh yeah, there's a Mart expansion now. There's so much cool, so many neat things that like people added. Yeah, it's probably a new thing. The easiest way to do this then is actually just to give myself the glass sphere every single time, and just give it new moves. So I don't want to deal with like debugging this at the moment. So what we can do is just go back to our learn sets and just make it so that these are at, let's make this one like 13. So this one's gonna be 17, 18, 19, and 20. So basically we're going to give the moves we want to test. We're going to start with a Bolt Beak, Overdrive, Misty Explosion, and Dual Wing Beat, and those will be hopefully good to go. So now we can just make 12. So let's just build the ROM real quick. This is going to be a pretty visual stream, I hope. Yeah. So let's test this guy out. So when we obtain this glass sphere, this new one will have the moves we want. Yeah, so you'll notice that we got all these moves. We got Bolt Beak, Overdrive, Misty Explosion, Dual Wing Beat, and basically they're not gonna have any animations. So if I go into a battle right now and I use Bolt Beak, whoa, wait, doesn't he let me use it? Wait, what? Wait, Bolt Beak's kind of messed up. Hold up. Wait, isn't that supposed to? Yo, what's up, Shady? Bolt Beak doesn't work. I don't know if you guys saw that. It wouldn't let me click the move. So this is a vanilla HG engine problem. Misty Explosion didn't have an animation there, so I just kind of died. So that's cool. Anyway, so we have the glass sphere available to us now. So I guess Bolt Beak we'll have to do later. Anyway, let's start with Overdrive. So Overdrive, so this is going to take a little bit of creativity, and I'm going to need to think through this a little bit. Fortunately, a couple of years ago, actually, at this point, I think it was either last year or the year before, I did a bunch of animation development. So I have a spreadsheet of all the different moves and their particles, and there's this really cool tool called Nitro Effect Maker, which basically lets you open up different particles, and you can just check what they do. So for example, like if I just pick a random one here, this is gonna pull up this effect preview thing here, and I can look at like different particles. So I'm not sure what this is. This one looks sort of like I don't know, some little rings. Basically, with all of these different particles, we can make something cool happen. So for Overdrive, it makes sense to have something that's like electric and sound based. So the way I like to do this typically is I like to just like pull up Bulbapedia, and just from there, Bulbapedia list of moves, and you can typically just like look up different electric moves. What's up, HD? You can look up different electric moves, and we're gonna look up different sound moves. I might like Hyper Voice might be neat here, so let's just look up just like sort by like electric type. So I think Thunderwave might be pretty good here. Spark might also be good, and I think I want Zap Cannon's background. So let's start with that. So the way this works is there are different animation files. They all have their index number and the move. And so if I just search up Overdrive here, it's number 789. So I just search up in here in VS Code 789.s, and this is by default this is by default hone clause, so it's just the placeholder. So overdrive, move animation. Okay, so we're basically going to load particles from SPA, and what we want to do is look up the index of these different moves. So Spark is 209. So what we want to do here, and this is where things start getting crazy with the amount of files we have open. If we open 209, it's going to go Spark, which tells us that Spark is going to load particle 228. And if I go into Nitro Effects Maker, I'm going to open up, what did I say, 228? Yeah, 228. So this is going to be all the Spark particles. So this is, you know, where like the Spark comes out of the Pokemon. These two particles right here are going to be really useful for overdrive. So we're going to definitely load particle from SPA, but we want to get 228, so it's going to load it here. And it's been a while since I've done this. So there's basically you basically add particles to the field. So for anyone who's joining, we're doing move effects here. So basically, if I want to add, I have these different emitters. So each SPA file, simple particle file, has different effects like this. And basically, I want 2 and 3 from this particle, and I want to put them on the user. So kind of similar to how Spark does it. If we take a look at this, we're gonna add particles 2 and 3 on this third slot. The third slot refers to the user. So we have this. So we're gonna take stuff from Spark. And I'm going to play this sequence, and I'm going to it's play sepen, but it's you're basically playing a sequenced audio, and you're going to pan it all the way to the left. So the user basically, the sound is going to come out of like the user. So right now we have the electric part of it coming out of the user. It says overdrive has sound and electricity. So what we want to do with this is probably look at, since it's a spread move, we're probably gonna we want to use like discharge, because discharge has stuff that targets both enemies. So I want to hit the I want to hit both enemies with some discharge particle effects. So I'm going to combine spark and discharge, and then we'll add the sound particles on the end. So I'm going to grab Bulbapedia, look up discharge. SS 435. So we'll go here, go 435. And very confusingly, this loads particle 453. So we're going to load particle from SPA, then we're going to do it in slot 1, and we're going to do 453, and then we're going to wait particle. So you always have to wait after each instruction. And we're going to like wait 20 here. Always have to remember to unload all these particles at the end, or else you'll crash the game because there's too many particles loaded in memory. All right, so let's take a look at discharge, shall we? So let's open up 453. Alright, so if we look at discharge, we're going to add particle 1 on the enemy. Okay, do this. And then we're going to need to change this to a 1. We can probably play around with these a little bit. I might see if we load too many things, then the game might crash. So I don't like to go more than 2 or 3 different spas at once. So I'm gonna put actually add particle 1 1 3 on enemy 4. And what else do we have here? Also, Bulbapedia gives you videos of the move animations for each gen, which is like super nice. Alright, so there's like this yellow color and this shake, which is perfect for what we want. So we're going to steal that. This is after the hit, so this should be here. Alright, so this is gonna hit, and now we just need the sound effects. Sound effects. So we have what? Uproar. Alright, so 253. Let's check that out. That's going to be particle 271. Alright, let's check that out. Oh, this is perfect. Alright, so we're gonna, for sure, load particle from spa 2, and it's gonna be 271. Okay. Now let's see. I need to see how this is used. Alright, so I think we're gonna add particle, just add the particle to this. And we want, which emitter? We want 1, 2, 1, 3. Okay, so I think we have our first animation maybe done? So let me pause the music real quick. All right, so let's run this up real quick. So let's do make 12. So now we should be able to test this out. All right, cool. Done building. Love that. Now let's run the test. And I will need to turn my sound back on. Alright, I need to put my audio back up so you guys can actually hear it. Can you guys hear the sound? Is it like loud enough to hear? Alright, sweet. So we have overdrive on this. It's a little quiet. Okay, let's turn it up a little bit. Alright, we got a hoot hoot. Let's see if this crashes the game. Oh, I did unload the particle. Uh-oh. Well, it's not gonna matter in this battle because I'm gonna one-shot it. Not quite. So that looked kind of messy. So I think there was not the yellow shake on the enemy, so I think yeah, I think we want the yellow shake on it. Oh gosh, which one was that? I think it was this one. I think yeah, I don't remember what any of these macros do. So this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be right before the hit, so I should go here. And I kind of don't want to have one of these particles. I don't think they look good. So let's just real quick open up 228 again, because I think 228. Hello? Sometimes this program does weird stuff. It also if you ever use this program, it just like crashes if you like close like your laptop lid or whatever. Okay, so I think I want. Wait, what the heck? Okay, so we want two. Wait, let me see it. Let me see that again. What happened to my ripping addiction? You weren't here last stream. You missed it. We did a lot of modeling. Why is my sound off? There we go. Let me check and take another look at this. So overdrive is like a pretty strong move, right? I think we just might justify having like a special background for it. Okay, so I don't know if that actually is going to do what I think it's going to do. Oh, I think this is the one that. Wait, what does call function 33 do? I don't know, dude. Oh, yeah, let me take a look at the Bulbapedia thing again for discharge. Alright, see ya, Shady. Have a nice night. Okay, so the discharge thing, okay, so it darkens the screen, then it undarkens it. And the raise it's about to hit, that's when it does the shake. Okay, so that's exactly what we wanted from this. So we actually do want this, because this is going to darken the screen in the very beginning, right before we add particles. So let's actually make comments on this. So darken screen. I need to be doing more comments like this while I do this so I actually can remember what I'm doing. And then we're going to undarken the screen at the end. Okay, this should, I think, like shake and make the enemy yellow. Okay. And what's up, TikTok gamer? Reason I don't have music right now is because I'm gonna be playing it again very soon in the game. So, okay, I think let's try this. Always takes a second to build. Okay, let's check and see. All right, Glacier, hit him with the overdrive. I think the sound part of this is like not quite getting across. Like, I don't know. I think I do need to add the sound particles, the other sound particles from this. I think that will really like get the point across. Also, what the heck? I thought that discharge was supposed to shake the enemy. Where is that happening? It's just like, what? I might need a weight somewhere that I'm not doing. Oh yeah, I also need to unload particle 2, weight, state. Okay. So combines spark, discharge, and uproar, because that's really all it is. Okay. Add particle 2, 0, 3. Okay, and then there are macros for this. Let me check this. So there's this scripting system right here. Where is it? Shake. Yeah, so 36 should shake it. 34 should shade the Pokemon a certain color. Wait, why are these like back to back? That's not gonna do anything. That's just gonna unshade it, right? Okay. Well, let's just start with that for now. Alright, let's make this. Okay, so this is gonna combine all these things. And we will run this again. This is one of those things where like once I get on a roll, I can knock a lot of these out at once. But it's been like months, if not like over a year, since I started doing this. So I don't remember a lot of the stuff on how to do this. It's kind of fun to do though. Okay, overdrive, Glacier, blast them. I think the sound is off. I like the animation, but I think the sound is just off. Like, it just sounds like I'm using, like, Spark. It doesn't sound like I'm using a sound move. So, what other sound moves do we have that we can use here? That's the question. Bulbapedia sound moves. Oh, we have Bug Buzz? That's a sound move. I need them from, we could use Growl? We could use Howl. Hyper Voice. This, Metal Sound might actually be the best here. Metal Sound might have, like, the right, like, sound for this. Let's actually do that. So you just need to figure out Metal Sound. Okay, so this is number 319. You guys see how this is like a really like iterative process? It's just kind of getting things right. Let's try this. I also just want to see what the Metal Sound animation looks like, because this might have good particles. I think I'm just gonna use the sound. I like that, but it's kind of I don't think it's exactly what I want for right now. So let's just use the sound part for this. Okay. Let's try that. Fortunately, this is like this is a very easy process to just like keep doing over and over. Like the build only takes a couple seconds because I have everything set up on Linux instead of like Windows. And it's so fast to compile, you guys. It's so fast. Alright. Alright, overdrive. Woo! I actually kind of like that. Did you guys hear that? Wait, let me play that again for y'all. Let me turn it up a little bit. I actually super like this. This is so good. We ready? I like the ringing on it. It's like metal, like electric guitar kind of deal. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Wait, I actually love that. And it doesn't crash the game either, which is like also kind of awesome. I'm actually super hyped about that. Yeah, the Metal Sound turned out to be exactly what we needed. Hold on, I'm gonna drop this, the dev link, this stream link in I'm gonna pop this into the HG Engine channel. Getting overdrive. Alright, let's see if anyone wants to watch. Now that things are working nicely. Okay, so we got that one down. That's one down, and let me also write and Metal Sound for sound effects. Okay, let's close all the other ones so I don't get them mixed up. Okay, next up on the agenda is where's the projects? Where had the projects tab up? I have too many tabs up, y'all. I have way too many projects up right now. All right. Next up, we have. I'm gonna do Misty Explosion. So Misty Explosion, I think, is gonna be pretty easy. We can use Sweet Scent plus Self Destruct, and those will probably do the job. So I'm gonna real quick look at Sweet Scent. Right here. So it turns the screen like a pinkish tint, and that's what I want out of it. So yeah, it makes it pinkish. Let me check this again. Yeah, that plus a kaboom is gonna be, I think, what we need. VS Code should be all an HG Engine hacker needs, yeah, basically. And now you can use DSP or E with HG Engine, which is crazy. Okay, so Let's take a look at Misty Explosion. This is 805. Misty Explosion. And let's check what number Sweet Scent is. 230. Okay, it's different for different sides. This is gonna be interesting. So Sweet Scent, let's check 248, because this I need to actually figure out what's background and what's particle, because those are sometimes different. Actually, they're frequently different. So this is load particle 248. Yeah, so this is the petal. That's those petals. Alright, so emitters 2 and 3. So I think we just want... I think let's just do emitter 2. Yeah, so we want to do this. Alright, so let's load 248. And this is going to be Sweet Scent, so I'm going to leave a note about that. Sweet Scent. This gets those fairy vibes. And we're going to add particle 0. Wait, what? Wait, this adds it? Wait, at 0. I think that's the origin of the screen, actually. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that. And then particle 4? Yes, that's going to put all those particles on us, and then we also need to, I think we just want to look at explosion. And explosion is 153. All right, so that's a 175. I think we really just want to copy this entire script here. So this is gonna give the... So 0, okay, so the ones we want to get rid of, so this is all the explosion effects below here. Yeah, all the move animations I do are going to be added to the main branch, so you'll be able to use all these in your hacks. Okay. So we want to get rid of 2, I think. So we want to get rid of this one. And then I think we want to redo this. Like that. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Alright. Now we need to add the explosion effects. So this is gonna be 175. Weight particle. Yeah, make sure Misty Explosion animation gets used very frequently in your hack. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go crazy. Then these all need to be changed to 1, 1, 1. This needs to be still 0. Okay, and then we need to unload particles at the end. Cool. Alright, let's try Misty Explosion out now. Where'd my terminal go? What the heck? There it is. Alright. Make. And let's try this bad boy out and see what happens. Alright, Glacier, it's time to explode. Kaboom! That did not do what it was supposed to do. Oh, I think I know exactly why. Yeah, this is supposed to be a 1, not a 0. Whoopsie. That's gonna be. That's exactly the problem. It was spawning the explosion particles where the sweet scent particles were supposed to go. Oops. Yeah, so it looks like area 0 is the center of the screen. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm dead. I'm gonna look at that one again. I actually kind of like that. Wait, oh, it's dead. Hold up. I have to reset. Yeah, I can't just click explosion and expect to have it work a second time. What am I doing? All right. All right, Misty Explosion, go. I like it. I like it. I'll call that good. I'll call that good. I think it gets the point across. It's got the sweet scent particle. It's got the pink. It's got the explosions. Fairy. I think it's good. I think it's good. All right. What was the other one we wanted to do? Dual wing beat. This should also be kind of straightforward. This should be basically wing attack twice. It shouldn't be too much more complicated than that. Also, I don't know. Have you guys seen the legendary moves I've done? Because those are fun. I got some really cool stuff. I got some really cool stuff there. Like I did a Turnabeam, freaking Behemoth Blade. Like you should definitely try those moves out. I for Mythic Silver did about like 50 different move animations. I did them in the dentist office while I was waiting for my wife to get her teeth done or whatever. It It was quite a time. All right, dual wing beat, y'all. We're gonna do dual wing beat. I also kind of need dual wing beat to be done because I actually used it in Garbage Gold Deluxe and I didn't realize it didn't have an animation and it was just kind of hone claws and it was a little awkward, but you know, whatever. Wing attack. There's also steel wing. I could maybe use that. We could also maybe use gust in some way. I just want to see like what my particle options are here. Yeah, I feel like we just do wing beat like twice. I feel like literally like this right here I'm pointing at, like just do that twice, right? Just like dupe it. I literally think that's it. I think that's all we need to do. All right, number 17. Number 17.s. Okay. So I'm gonna do something crazy called copy and paste, and we're gonna call it good. Cause like this doesn't need to be complicated. I'm all for complicated things, but this is just it's dual wing attack. That's all it is. That's it. All right. So we're gonna do that, and then we're going to do that, and that's it. All right, let's try this out. I want to see if this actually looks good though. Like I do want to test it still. I think a lot of the stuff with HD Engine is just someone just needs to do it. Like this stuff is not terribly difficult. A lot of it's just copying and pasting stuff and like knowing like where to paste it and like what things do. All right, Glaster, dual wing beat this man. All right, y'all, here it goes. It missed! Rude. Glaster, I said dual wing beat. Brother, what? It didn't do either of them. Huh? What? Wait, what? I'm sorry. What? It didn't do either of them. Am I stupid? What's going on here? Hold on. Wait. What? Why did it fail? I told it to do it twice and it did it 0 times. What? Load particle 48 and then what? I'm actually so confused. Oh, I think it needs a weight particle, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it needs. Yeah, they both have weight particle. And okay, so yeah, I know exactly what happened here. So basically, it overwrites the previous instruction with another instruction for dual wing beat for wing attack. And because of that, it doesn't let the first animation play, and then it ends it before it actually finishes the second one. So neither of them actually get to play. This is the crazy stuff that, like, I don't know. I feel like you do DS hacking enough, and you just learn that you forgot a weight somewhere, and everything explodes. Okay, I just got another Glaster sick. All right, please work this time, and also don't miss. Ah, there it is. I think it's good. I don't think it has to be more complicated than that. I think it could be a little faster though. So I think we want to, like, instead of doing weight particle, I think we want to do like weight 20 or something, so it's not like such a big. I want it to be like 1 2 instead of 1 2. 20 is 20 frames, so that's like 1/3 of a second. That might not be long enough. It might need to be like 30. Actually, 20 should be fine. Well, I do want to check it though. Make it a little bit faster. All right. Let's see if this is any better. There we go. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. Well, let me play that again for you guys. Wing beat. There it is. All right, that is 3 animations down. We're cranking through these. All right, so for some reason Bolt Beak just doesn't do anything, so I can't really do much with that. What else do we want to do here? I think Grassy Glide? I mean, we could... I think let's... there's so many good ones here that I want to do. Let's do rising voltage. Actually, no. Let's do that later. I wanna stay away from electricity for now. Let's do triple axle. So triple axle should just be some ice. I think that's like really it. Some ice and some hit effects. So we could use like part of Ice Punch, part of Ice Shard, I think, because those have impact. So let's look at 008 Ice Punch, and let's see what kind of particles we have in this. So up here. So I think that without the fist might be good. Boom. Yeah, I think that with like a different hit marker. I think that could work. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So this is particle number 39. Okay. Bin 39. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, okay, so 0 and 1. I think I have a good idea for this. Okay, so we're gonna load particle 39 in, and I'm also gonna need the tackle particles because I think that sound effect and that hit is gonna be good. All right, and then it also makes what it does it. Yeah, it makes the screen a little bit bluish. So I think that's here. So we want to set this to be a little bit blue. Blue tint. And we need to undo that at the very end. All right, and we need to, I'm gonna hit the enemy 3 times with this to sort of like dual wing beat. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna go. So this just adds that. Okay. Try to make sense of these particles. So I think we want to do this. And I also need to put the particles on it like this, but I don't want to do the fist part. I just want to do the other two. Okay. So the punch part of this is emitter 2, so we just take out emitter 2. And the frosty part is emitter 1, so we're going to keep that one separate. And then we're going to do this. So I want you up here, and then I need to do some copy pasting. So this is going to be a hit. I think I just want the hit sound effect. I don't want the icy sound effect, so it's going to be 3 of those. So we'll do that. And I need to check what 34 does. I think this shakes the enemy. I have so many tabs open. Where did I put it? There it is. Okay, so 34 shades of color, 33, or so 36 is the shake. Do I have any shakes on here? I don't. Wait, I do. So this is the shake. Right? So 36 shakes the target. So I do want to have that multiple times. And 34 shades the Pokemon a certain color. That needs to be undone, right? Or no? It's just for a certain amount of time. Okay. Cool. So those should all happen somewhat simultaneously. And then we also need to load particle from SPA. And let's load that into slot 1, and I'm pretty sure it's just the 0th one, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's just 0, and it's just the hit effect. 8 particle, and then this is going to be... actually, wait, is that right? No, I think I wanted a different one. So I think I wanted this one. Yeah. So this is gonna be 1, and then we're going to add particle 1, and we want it to be emitter 1. It's gonna be on the enemy. Okay, so then. This can be like weight 20. Actually, let's do like weight like 18. All right, so then if I do this, do it 3 times, and then unload particle 1, weight, state. Okay. This is a more involved one. I did not expect triple axle to be this involved. But let's try it out. Alright, so triple triple axle. Wait. Why is that like not auto-completing? I guess nothing else learns it by level up. That makes sense though. Alright, cool beans. Alright, let's actually try this out. I'm gonna need to get a new Glastrier for this. Old one's just not gonna cut it. Alright, let's compile. I have a feeling this is just not going to work. But it might. It might. Has my chat not been updating? Have I not been able to see what you guys have been saying? Yeah, I think my chat's not updating. Oh, there we go. Sorry, Game Corner, missed your message. Alright. Sorry, guys. For some reason, my pop-out chat just like... Wait a second, I totally forgot to... Hold on. I need a new glass sphere first. Have glass sphere. Alright, this one should know the move. Alright, triple axle time. I think that last blue tint is not necessary. Documentation for move animations. Okay, it's kind of involved. Getting started. Let me pop the pop this in chat. There, it's in chat. TikTok gamer. It's all in the HG Engine documentation. I just kind of just read. It takes it's a bit of a dense read at first, but like, I think it's fine. Wait, so 34 is gonna make it blue? Yeah, that blue one took way too long. I don't like that. Let's make this like 12 frames between each. Let's try that again. I think this is almost there. I think it just needs to be a little bit different. I think because it's a multi-hit move, it's gonna hit 3 times. So you definitely don't want it to be really slow animation because it's just gonna be so annoying every time the animation plays. So let's try that again. Alright, triple axle time. I honestly think I need an enemy that's not gonna like die instantly, so I can see. Almost? I just feel like this is kind of long. I also need like a better wild Pokemon. Encounters.s. We want where is this? Route 29. What is a ton of defense? Shuckle. We're just gonna beat up on Shuckle for a while, you guys. I'm really sorry if you like Shuckle. But I need something that's gonna be able to take hits for testing purposes. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuckle. Shuckle. And then let's make these things like, I don't know, like level 20. I mean, Shuckle's not gonna hurt me, so it'll be fine. I'm sorry to all my Shuckle enjoyers out there. You're gonna have to watch some pain and misery. Alright, cool. Alright, let's make this. Let's try again. Yeah, Shuckle Mixzone, Shuckle Lord Mixzone is a bit of a Shuckle fanatic. So, don't nobody at him. Actually, no, please do at him. I want him to see this. Give me the glass sphere and no one gets hurt. Alright. There it is! Alright. Triple axle. Hit him. I missed! Rude. Okay, so it doesn't remove the background, which is kind of not great. So... that needs to be undone with this. See? It's worth getting a hit. There you go. I think I only want one of those 34s. Okay, let's do... I don't think I want this weight after this, right? I just want it to be this. Yeah, I'm just trying to speed this up because I really don't want this animation to take so freaking long every time you use it. But I do want it to be like... I don't want it to look bad. Okay, there we go. Let's try this. Alright, get ready to get smacked around, little bug boy. Alright, let's hit it. There we go! And I missed the other ones. Okay, that's fantastic. I want to see what multi-hits look like to make sure nothing breaks. That did like nothing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, I think that looks good. What do you guys think? I'll play it one more time. I think this gets the point across. I feel like the effect is not correct because, like, that's doing the same amount of damage every turn. Anyway, okay. That looks good. I'll call that one good. I think you guys seem to think so too. So this is gonna be triple axle. No, triple axle. It's gonna be ice punch plus tackle. Okay. We are done with 4 move animations. We are cruising through these, you guys. This is amazing. We are making ROM hacking history here with this. No, I'm just kidding. All right. I'm just going through the easy ones first. I can't really test out Vicious Rend or Bolt Beak because they just don't work. The game just kind of like sends you back to the menu and is like, yeah, try again. Drum beating, I could probably use like Wood Hammer or something. Branch Poke, I feel like you could do something similar to Leaf Edge. Let's do Branch Poke. I've been meaning to figure this one out for a while because I personally wanted to use it. I definitely want this in Iridium. It's a really good starter move. I need like a good picture of what it looks like. Okay, so like it's just, well, it's poking them with a branch. So we need some sort of like grass particles and like some hit marker. I think that's the main thing we need. Doesn't have to be super. Okay, so we have Vine Whip. I mean, Z moves I think just need to be. I think the Z moves and terrestrialization just needs to be implemented sort of like Megas were. I feel like the move animations would be really cool though, because I could do those. Like Gigavolt Havoc, just like put like electricity all over the place. That'd be sick. Yeah, I feel like Branch Poke could be a combination of like Vine Whip and something else. So we have Vine Whip. What other grass do we have? Leech Seed, Mega Drain, Razor Leaf, Petal Dance. I don't feel like none of those are going to be really useful. Razor Leaf. No, not really a branch. Okay. Spore, Cotton Spore, Giga Drain, Synthesis, Ingrain. Maybe Needle Arm could be useful. You could look at Needle Arm. Frenzy Plant. I wonder if I could use individual stuff from Frenzy Plant, because there's probably branches in that, right? Like I don't have to have the whole like crazy Frenzy Plant animation, but I could probably do something else. I think that could work. Frenzy Plant. 338. Let's take a look. These branches are like all. I feel like that's pretty close to what we want. Like if we could just get individual branches like that, might work. But I think they might be too slow. I think we might be able to do that. All right, 338. This is gonna load 356. So let's take a look at that. Oh, that's really, really annoying, actually. Those things aren't particles. They're their own distinct thing. These little roots that show up. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Add something. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. What if I can, like, cheese this somehow? I don't know. Maybe I can cheese it. I'll try it out. Branch Poke. 788. Okay. What does this thing even do? Add something. 0, 20. It's just a bunch of number parameters. Let's find out what this does. That's just how you figure it out, I guess. Branch Poke. All right. Let's try this out. How are you guys doing tonight? I'm glad you can be here to watch this insanity. Give me my glass drawer. I guess Branch Poke's gonna do like completely nothing to a Shuckle, huh? Can I not be sped up? Hello. Branch Poke. Nice! It crashes! I broke it. Okay, so there's other commands that have to be done in conjunction with this. I think you need to load all of these resources here first. Maybe? Because there's a command there that others don't have. It's like called init resources. Yeah, this does not have that. This one also does not have that. There's a bunch of like commands you need to have for certain things to work, and it is most of the time not very clear what that is. So I think I need to load all these different things here. Yeah. Let's try that again. Make. I just want to know if like the little frenzy plant things are like their own deal. If I can split them up and just use one of them, like take a look at this, you guys. Take a look at this. So you see how right here there's like all these like vines that show up? If I could just get one of those, that would be perfect. That'd be perfect. Because then it's just a little branch. You can just go boonk. Just do branch poke. No, stop giving me glass tears. I only want one of them. Branch poke. No! They're all... Oh, they're all together. I wonder if I can separate them somehow. Because this is the problem. It's all one. I just need one of them. But it looks like it's the cloning it in here somewhere. And I don't know like I don't know what any of these things do. Init resources, load palette, load cell anim, add something. What do you mean add something? What does this mean? It's add something and like... What if I just like don't wait so long? Like what if I wait like 20? Let's wait like 40, 30, I don't know, something like that. Oh, I just want to use Vine Whip at this point. I feel like this isn't gonna work. I don't know what these numbers do. Hold on. I wonder if I can like just search like where this macro is defined. Add something. I can just like compare it to other instances. Maybe I can figure it out. It looks like it appears in number 17 in attack number 17. What's that? That's a pretty early one. Oh, it appears in wing attack. So it looks like there's certain particles. And then also in 29. 29 is headbutt. Why does headbutt have a special particle effect? What? It's literally just a hit marker, I thought. Right? What? What? Okay, I genuinely couldn't tell you. It doesn't help! This doesn't help! Yeah, there's a bunch of different things that use this add something, so it looks like certain particle effects are added through this instead. I could not tell you what that actually like does. So that's great. We'll pretend that we know what's going on here. What if I instead of like 24, maybe I can speed this up or something. Like what if I make these each like 10 instead of whatever they were before? Maybe it's like how long they stay on the field. Because if so, I could just like abuse that. I don't know. Okay, so we're doing research here. This is real ROM hacking research in the making. This is it, guys. We're learning how to change numbers. It's the scientific method. All right. This is literally how I do all my coding for my research. Just like face roll my fingers across the keys and hope something works. Inevitably, it crashes. Oh, okay, that one just didn't even do anything. There was no animation. Okay. That didn't work. Okay, so 10 seems to not do much. So 24, 20... Okay, so it goes 24, 26, 25, 26, 26. So 26... I need to, like, figure out, like, what the heck these numbers mean. Like, what is 24 and 26? Is this like an RGB value or something? Because if I change them all to 10, it just disappears. Because there's what? There's 6 of these things, right? 1, 2... Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay, so there's 4 little, like, move things that come in. 1, 2, 3, 4. But there's 5 numbers here. Okay, it says load resources 26, so maybe I keep the 26s and just change all the other things to, like, I don't know, 10. See what happens. If this doesn't work, I'm just going to use, like, Vine Whip or something. I could just do like a combination of branch poke. Branch poke could be like a combination of tackle and vine whip or something. So like have the user move and just go, just poke them. Okay, so that also just didn't do anything. That's a little bit frustrating. So do those numbers need to be exactly these? I guess they do. That's kind of frustrating. So it seems like like Frenzy Plant is just straight up hard coded to do what it does. Don't love that, honestly. It kind of sucks. Seed Bomb, Energy Ball. These moves are not going to help us. Maybe Grass Knot or Wood Hammer could have some good particles. Like wood. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, 470. Open this up. It's just like, it just sends wood everywhere. It's kind of cool. I like the little wood particle effects going everywhere. It's kind of cute. It's like, boom, wood everywhere. Was there, I feel like there was another move that the wood would really help for. Like drum beating or something. I might work. Yeah, I think if we just use these two at the end here, it could be good. So like 3 and 4. Great. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So this is 470. Let's get rid of this. This needs to be a really simple animation because it's such a basic move. And then we can use like Vine Whip sound effects. I think that would be good because then it won't sound too like aggressive. So we need 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Okay. And what is... let's check what Vine Whip looks like, because I want to take the other stuff from that. Where is my Bulbapedia? There we go. Vine Whip. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is exactly what we want. So this is 022. I'm gonna mark this actually. Vine Whip. Okay. So we're gonna take this. And we're gonna put those right before we add the particles. Like that. So this will move the user, I think. And then do this. And like this. Alright, let's try this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I might get a snack soon. 'Cause I am hungry. I went to the gym right before this. I did not eat when I got back. Alright. Come hither, child. We shall smash this Shuckle. Well, probably not do any damage to it at all. Branch Poke! Oh. That did not work. Wait, 20. Okay, there we go. I forgot the weight again. That always happens. Alright, let's see what's up here. Okay, hold. What? Just calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I think it's okay. I mean, it's a little bit. It's kind of a lot of wood, to be honest with you. But like, it does the job. I mean, I think the wood going everywhere is a little much, but you know, it's the only kind of wood I think we have for anything. I guess I do have access to Gen 5 animations if I really wanted to. So I guess we could look at grass moves from that gen. I totally forgot I could do that. We have the technology. I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. I think it's probably fine. Wood hammer, grass knot, grass pledge, horn leech, leaf tornado, cotton guard, grassy. Yeah, we're okay. We're past that. What the heck? Come down here. Come down. Come down. Yeah, what is grass pledge? Does it have any wood in it? Not even slightly. Okay. It's just leaves. As always. Grass knot, I know for a fact does not do like anything. I wonder if horn leech could be useful. I doubt it, but maybe it could. That does okay. The horn leech. It's annoying because the horn leech looks like horns, but it also does kind of look like branches because it's supposed to be Sawsbuck's antlers. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we could take a look at it. Horn Leech 532. I do have the files for it. Oops. Okay. Gen 5 animations. This should be 532? Maybe? Let's open this with Nitro Effect Maker. Let's see if this works. Wait, is this the wrong one? This is Woodhammer. Oops. Where's the other one? There it is. That is a roost. What? What are, how are these numbered? Oh my gosh. Did I not? I definitely had the description somewhere. Okay. These are from White 2. Spawn number, Horn Leech. Horn Leech is number 701. Don't ask me why. Oh yeah, that's right. I went through and checked all these before. I don't know why these are so hard to find. Okay, 701 is the one we want. 701. All right. I mean, it's kind of a branch. It's more like antlers, but I mean, I'm sorry, this just looks so funny. I don't know. I feel like the wood going every, I don't know. This is just I think I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. I think it's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay. Alright, we'll call branch poke done. I'm just gonna close the rest of these. So that's what, we've done 5 of them now. All right. Meteor Beam's a 2-turn attack, and those are kind of annoying. Let's do Grassy Glide. I think Grassy Glide's probably gonna be pretty easy. And then I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna get a snack real quick. I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, friends, I am back. Oh. Okay. I have arrived with my snack of delightful cheese and crackers and a Diet Coke. Because I am a little bit hungry and thirsty. Alright, Grassy Glide time, 8:06. Simply the grassiest of all glides. So I definitely want to look at tackle because I do want to have like the movement of tackle. All right, it's number 33. Nope. All right. So this is the tackle macro here. And I'm going to add some grassy like particle effects to it. I think Woodhammer had some cool stuff. New Grass Knot. Let's check what Grass Knot has to offer us. I don't think this is going to be what I want, but it's good to check anyway. Yeah, not really what I want. I think Woodhammer's probably the best bet in terms of particle effects. Giga Drain, Synthesis, Ingrain. Needle Arm also might be good. I think I'm just going to use the Woodhammer. I think Woodhammer is just the best. All right. 452. 452. It's here. I want sound effects from something else. What has a really big impact sound? You can use razor leaf. Power whip. Yeah, I'm gonna grab Power Whip sound effects. 438. This is after the particle hits. Okay. So put that there. And for wood hammer, we're going to open up 470. Okay, so I think we want 0, 1, 2, and 3. This is actually pretty similar to what I was going to do anyway. Okay, and then we have that effect. Okay, I think this is like almost done. Does this change the enemy color to be like greenish? I don't think so. No, not really. Okay, then let's add this to the learn set. So this is grassy glide, grassy glide. Okay, let's make. All right, let's test this out. That was like not quite exactly what I envisioned. Why did that look so weird? I feel like it's a little fast. I think I just need a bigger weight after it. I think that's really the only thing. I don't know, like weight, like 20. Weight particle. Probably. Yeah, let's try that. It's just a quick change of that. All right, let's try this. All right, grassy glide, let's try this again. There we go. It was just cutting off the end of it too much. I think this looks good. What do you guys think? This triple axle. We also got dual wing beat. We got branch poke. I think this is good. I think it's fine. I think we'll call Grassy Glide done. This is wood, hammer, plus tackle. Okay. I'm gonna do one more, and then I think I'll call it a night for this. So you get done 6 of these. What should we do next? Mystical Power. That's a psychic move, right? We have I think doing Meteor Beam could be really neat. But it is a 2-turner, and you know what? Let's just try it. Let's just try it. I have a really good idea for how I want to do this. I just need to get like I think I need to look at Sky Attack first and find that one because that's a 2-turn move. And I'm gonna model it off of this because there's a charge on the first turn, and there's a Kaboomy on the second. All right. Yeah, okay, so let's look at Sky Attack, because this actually kind of does exactly what I want it to do. I can probably just repurpose like half of the script. Okay. Alright, so we have to check if we're on the first turn or the second turn because it's going to use different stuff. And it also needs to, oh my gosh, and it changes also depending on, oh my goodness gracious. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a lot. This is a big script. I wonder if there's one that's easier to do here, like Solar Beam, because this also, what are other 2-turn moves? 2-turn Pokemon moves. I need to find something that's like more equivalent. This does not help. I think Solar Beam, maybe? I could probably use Solar Beam as a guide to do this. Yeah, I think let's look at Solar Beam. All right, let's look at number 76. I just want to see what the structure of this is. Okay, yeah, this is much less. This is half the size. Okay. Yeah, so it checks. You have to check the turn first. Yeah. Okay. All right. Meteor Beam 803. Okay. 803. And we're gonna use Sky Attack's Particles and Solar Beam's Workflow. And we're gonna combine them, and I'm gonna use Rockwrecker's Background and probably Hyper Beam's Particles. So we're doing like 4 things at once here. This is gonna, yeah. The weather check happens as part of a different subscript, I'm pretty sure. I think it just jumps you to quote unquote turn 2. Yeah, I think because this animation stuff is only doing like the animation stuff, so it will know technically what turn it is, I think. Okay, so we need to do this. We need to do check turn. Hopefully this works. Okay, I'm gonna copy these here. Okay, so this will be turn 1. I can probably just call these whatever. And let's take a look at Sky Attack, because I really do like the charging particles. They look pretty neat. So it's 167 is the particles we want. 167. Okay, so these are all the charge. Okay. Okay. Wait, why is this? Yeah, so we want this thing here. Okay, so let's add 167. 67. And we're going to add particle number 2. I need to also check and see if solar beam does anything funky here. I always forget what exactly this animation looks like. Okay, so it kind of like makes the user glow a little bit, which is actually kind of neat. So absorbs, darkens the screen. Okay, what is the... Okay. I have no idea what this is going to do, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna just put stuff together and just see what happens. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's from Sky Attack. What is... Dude, I always forget the numbers for these. So 34 shades the Pokemon a certain color. Okay, so we don't need that one. And then 33 is gonna undo the screen color. Okay, so that one we just keep there. Let me unload the particle 0. Okay, so it looks like the first turn is kind of simple. And then the second turn, we're gonna need to do a bunch of other things. So second turn, I really do want the Rock Wrecker background because it looks sick. I'll show you guys in a second here. Like, that is kind of cool. I like that. So let's grab that. Uh, 439. 439. Rock Wrecker. All right, all these commands for changing the background. So put those up front. And then we're gonna take all these commands again and reset the background at the very end. Okay. And then in the middle, we need to do something. We actually have to figure out how the beam stuff is going to work. Meteor beam. So what could we do? Doesn't Doom Desire have some cool stuff? I could also check. I could also just nab something straight from Gen 5. Because I do have a list of those particles. Where did I put that? Hello? Yeah, I'm losing my marbles. What's going on? Here it is. Okay, let's go to our list of moves. What is a good beam type thing we got here from Gen 5? Might be able to just like slap one of those guys in. Anything? Let's check beam. We got charge beam, we got simple beam, we got moongeist beam, ice beam, hyper beam, signal beam. Alright, that's not really helpful. What does meteor beam actually look like? Let's check. It's just like it looks basically like hyper beam if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's literally just hyper beam, bro. Like hyper beam and some explosions. Yeah, I guess we just use hyper beam. It's kind of lame. I wonder if we could like maybe steal Gen 5's hyper beam. Maybe. I don't know. Might not look as good. I mean, it's about the same, right? Yeah, I mean, it's quite literally just the same. There's also Doom Desire that has some beams in it. But those kind of come from out of the sky instead. Yeah, it's not really what I want. It's gonna take way too much effort to get that to work. Yo, this is just like... This is a tough one. I don't want to use Hyper Beam because I've used Hyper Beam for a lot of other things like Eterna Beam. Maybe like Aura Sphere somehow. It's not really a beam, but is it somehow somewhat of a projectile? Yeah, I need like a big laser beam. There's Dragon Pulse, but that's kind of I don't know. It's not as like extreme as we want it to be. Maybe we can look at other rock moves and get particles from that, because it is a rock move after all, so having some rockier particle effects might be fine. What about Head Smash? Does Head Smash have anything cool? No, it's kind of boring. So there's Smackdown, there's Diamond Storm. Okay, these are all like way later gens. Do you not have the particles for any of those? Cool Beans. I really don't want to use Hyper Beam. I feel like that's like the best solution though. I mean, it is using a different background, so it's not the worst. I don't know, I really want to be able to use Doom Desire for something. or psycho, like something, just something different, something different. Yeah. I guess I'm using Hyper Beam. Whatever. $63. No, not 630. 63. Oh gosh, I forgot. This is like actually kind of silly. There's a thing based on, it adds it like based on the battler. Yeah, this has its own separate background thing here. Okay, so pretty sure. Okay, I think it won't feel like Hyper Beam if I have a different sound effect. I think that's the main thing here. So let's do this. Yeah, okay, so let's do this, and then we need a different sound effect. So what move has good sound effects for Meteor Beam? That is the question. Maybe we just use Rock Wrecker's sound effects. It's maybe not a bad idea. I think that could work. I think that could work. We already have that here. Okay, this is gonna probably take a couple tries to get right. I think this could work. All right, let's try this out. So we're gonna give Meteor Beam to you, and then this is like that. All right, let's actually try this out now. Let's try this out. Alright, folks. Let's see if I can get a 2-turn attack to actually do what it's supposed to do. Meteor Beam. Let's see what happens here. Okay, first turn looks good. Okay. First turn looks great. Basically just copied Sky Attack. It's the wrong particle. Oh, and the background's just gonna stay there. Let's go, Shuckle! Shuckle freaking tanked it. I can wait. No, it's fine. I can wait. The background will eventually go away, right? Okay. Nope. We're. Oopsie. Oopsie. I need to also. I need to load the Hyper Beam particle. That was the problem. I also need to remove the background, which I just neglected to do. So what particle is this? 94. And then turn 2 just needs to have a different slot like this. Wait, I'm so confused. I definitely do change the background here. So something is a little funky. Which one of these is solar beam? This one's solar beam. Wait, I think I need to get rid of call function 33, right? Because that's just a background thing, and I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, we don't want to change that. Yeah, so we need to get rid of all the function 33s that are on the second thing here. Yeah, so this one needs to go. And then we also need to unload particle 1, wait state. I need to do that on both of these so the game doesn't crash. What's up, Maker GC9? And what's up, man? How you doing? What the heck? So it's not resetting the background. Let's try the fixes I have here and see if those go through. All right, let's do it. All right, let's check and see. Meteor beam. I mean, we know turn 1 works just fine. All right, turn 2. This should be hyper beam plus head smash background. It missed, bro. Okay, that worked. We just need better sound effects. Yeah, I'll be yeah, Maker GZ. I'm gonna be HG Engine's gonna have the new megas whenever Pokemon Champions comes out and they actually have like their stats revealed. So we have some sprites done, but those will be in HG Engine kind of as a separate thing. Okay, we need better sound effects for this. I'm just like bent on using Doom Desire here. I don't know. I feel like I don't know, man. Just anything that has like some cool sound effects that is not Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam is just kind of annoying. There's also maybe I could have used Roar of Time graphics or something. Oh, whatever. I could at least check. All right, well, I guess fine, I'll just try out Doom Desire. I don't know if this will actually sound good, but we'll try that. While this is building, I'm gonna think of other things I can use. maybe use Focus Blast. Maybe Psycho Boost? I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's. I think this needs to be 8. Let's try that. Let me try this one more time. Because I think we need a couple more effects on it. Also could just use a oh wait, actually wait, if I know how to repeat a sequenced audio here, I could probably just use something else. Maybe a flash can could have been really useful for some of these. I don't know. We'll try this. Come on, work. All right, not bad. I think that's okay. A critical hit! My base 60. Alright, let's take a look at this one more time. Alright, I think that's good enough. Alright, cool. Cool beans. We got 7 animations done. Alrighty. So, yay. It's been an hour or so doing some animations, you guys. But I'm probably going to pop out for tonight because it's getting kind of late. It's like almost 10:30. So, hope you guys had a good time watching some animation development. We got 7 animations done. And I will see you guys next stream or in Discord.